I'm late, so screw the countdown. Hello. Alright. So, I have come up with an plan. It's not a very good one, but it might work. Because I want something. No. I forgot to activate the mod, I presume. I definitely forgot to activate the mod. Good. Good. Right. I want something that can handle the bales but isn't, like, too big. And while the Agri Pro is great... Well, the Agri Pro is great. I've got the damn Torian. It's raining again. GG. And I've already got the front loader equipment because I'm using that on the... Huh. I unintentionally thought this through badly. Like, I had what was, in effect, a terrible idea and then made it work by realizing that my idea was bad. Right. This boyo can get going again. How's Dave today? I've been better. Not been having a great day. Ah, idea. Good idea. Actually good idea, not just one of my ideas that I claim is good. Shelf. Because I will need somewhere to put the front loader equipment. Can I put it in the shed? Gonna guess no. What about over... Like, here would be ideal. Like, right there. And then... Yeah, actually there is perfect. Because most of the stuff I'll be dealing with the front loader equipment is going to be at the cows. You were insofar as you made me realize the Minecraft stuff wasn't going to work today. And that frustrated me because I wanted it to work. I wanted to send you the thing, but that's not under your control. My bad day has been caused by many, many other things, including I just didn't sleep well last night. Yeah, it's fine to just have a bad day. I didn't sleep well last night and things haven't been going my way today. It's a thing, it happens. I'll probably have a bad day again tomorrow. I got just under... Why is my phone going off? I got just under 4 last night. Was Flash being Flash again? Yes and no. Like, she woke up fairly early, but that wasn't why I didn't sleep very well. I just couldn't get to sleep. You know those nights where you're just kind of laid in bed being like, please sleep. Please stop with the awakeness. That was my kind of night. That was the kind of night I had last night. It was just... Ugh. I'm hoping this plan works, by the way, because I'm aware that this Torian is quite small. Where did I leave the... You're in the field here. Okay. I don't get... Neither do I. Right, let's grab you. Today is almost... Today's probably going to be very, very bale heavy. Because I need to clear off the rest of that trailer. And figure out what to do in field 3 with all the bales. Especially the ones that I made were a bit too small. Also, over the weekend I will play some farm sim. Having the 2 loads is probably the better idea, to be honest. It's kind of what I'm thinking, Steam Fan. Especially if this can handle the big bales for now. I know that I'm downsizing bales just to make it a bit more manageable. Let's bring this over to one of the properly big boys. And let's see how it handles it. All you'd need is op. I'm not going to give you op, farming boy. Oh, perfect. Right, you're not finished, by the way. You've just... Yeah, what you've done is you've found a tree, you've tugged it and said, yeah, that's good enough for me. And you still have... You. Hey, Paul. You get going while I build something. Oh god, this is huge. Right, where's the... You there, so if I put you, say... there like that. Yeah, there-ish. Then do some painting of some asphalt in between. Going to be quite basic, but it'll do for now. Like, bear in mind, this is going to be full of production areas once we get a bit further into this map. The baby jumbo, is that the one that went to Duxford? It was the Man U football team? Okay, so it wasn't the one that went to Duxford, because the one that went to Duxford was RAF. Still have to get to grips with the supply chains. They can be very confusing indeed. Stop that. Go back down to the other yard, we'll start stacking up the bales down there, and then I don't know what we'll do after that, honestly. Because there's a lot that needs to be done before I can really start launching into doing the cows fully. We do need to mow still. Please hold. Not happy with this. Soften. Spawn area is restricted. Okay. Is that making the divot worse? Okay, that'll have to do. The supply chains, Paul, are relatively easy-ish. It is just a case of, as you say, getting to grips with them. And kind of learning what goes where and how much of a pain they can be to run at times. Because what else is going to go up there is going to be the... you know, the dairy, the spinnery, the tailor shop is going to go up there. Does sorghum have a production chain? Probably. I think everything does. To an extent. I just can't remember what sorghum is. How are the cats? Pretty good, apart from Ginger deciding that my beard was a really good place to get rid of a giant scab he had. Flower? That would make sense. So there are at least 2 more items I want to buy. Three. I should probably get one of them fairly sharpish, actually, because one of the things I want to buy is a water tanker for the cows. Okay. Let's get all that unstrapped, because I don't think it's going to matter if I... Didn't even mean to do that, but okay. What I was going to say is that it doesn't really matter if I knock the bales, because I'm going to be pulling them off the trailer anyway. Also, it doesn't matter which way up the bales are, because they're basically cubes. Let's get this sorted. And I'm trying to think, what else can we do today? I don't want to spend the entire stream just doing bales. Welcome back, Alex. Like, as much as I totally could spend the entire stream just sorting out these bales, I don't think that's gonna be very engaging content. Thinking maybe some mowing? So we should have the big deer should be free. And can run the mowers, so... And we do need to mow. Here we go. So, idea. Potentially dumb idea, but idea. Because I want to try something. And if this will work, it'll speed up the dealing with bales bit of this job. Am I going to set fire to the farm? No. What I am going to do, though, is grab the big bale spike. Because if I can move 3 bales at once, that'll speed up the stacking process. The fire's fun. Yes, but I don't need the insurance money at the moment, derp. Come on, don't tip, don't tip, don't tip. This is perfectly balanced. I mean, it's not happy with this plan, but it's doing it. Oh god, is there a flight sim update today? Reminds you of the West Coast? Kind of does, actually. Similar-ish vibes. I guess I know what I'm doing this evening. I guess AI worker D has completed their task. Steam fan, here's the thing. I'm not upset that it's big. It's just frustrating that it is. Because every time they bring out a patch, it's multiple gigs. It's, like, as big as most games. Okay, which one was D? It was the Walter Valmet, who, for some insane reason, has just gone back on bits that he's already done. Wonderful. Yeah, worker I has completed their task. Is it because you were stuck on a wall? It's because you were stuck on a wall, wasn't it? Now I can do the rest of this. Hopefully it'll fix things and not break more. Hey, you do not understand flight sim patches, Steam fan. Do we know of any issues yet, Derp and Alex? Have they broken live weather again? Is it the time of the week where they announce that live weather is yet again broken? Yeah, farm, but I mean, a bonus for me. I was wanting to do some work anyway, but oh, there isn't. Oh, thing is, isn't there. Actually, Alex, serious note here. Isn't there an update due this week anyway? Like tomorrow, World Update 7 or 8 or whatever number they're up to on World Updates. Is that not due this coming week? For the next 7-8 days. Hey GD, how you doing today, dude? Long time since I've seen you in one of my streams. You know who I blame, Alex, for all the flight sim problems? Activision Blizzard. World Update 7 is the 31st, so next week is World Update 7. Good. Next week I'll spend an entire evening doing nothing. Right, you're good now. How's Dave? I've had a bad day, but I'm trying to improve it by being an Epton Farm sim. And even more unfortunately, 4D has fixed the bug that was causing my tractors to fly around at 900 kilometers an hour backwards. Because it was a known issue at the Parkland. Derp, I don't care as much for the Fokker 7. Give me the AN2. Where is it they're focusing? Australia, isn't it? Give Antonov You were broken copy? No, I updated it to avoid it launching my tractors across the field again, and then realized, hang on, the bales can't be auto-loaded onto anything, and this is a big map. So, I've technically downgraded the baler to one of the base game ones. Come on. Suicide Islands that are German warplanes. No, you're thinking of the Fokker 8, Alex. The Fokker 7, actually the Fokker 7 was used as a transport, so yeah. Could I have chosen a smaller ship to put these in? Yes. It works, though. See, the bigger problem, GD, isn't the size of the shed that I'm putting the bales into. Some rare cows I've got. Where is it? 30. Just notice that they take 37,000 liters of straw. I do plan on getting a bigger shed. Ooh. I know exactly how I can get a bigger shed. And where I put it. Uh-oh. Come on. Back it up, back it up. Good. This is just storage for this season's bales. And that it's just gonna be this set. If the cows run out of straw, then I really, that's the cow's problem at that point, not mine. You did send the Guitar 350 painted issue video thing. This is getting stuck on everything in this shed. It's glorious. Good enough. Didn't realize just how bad it is. It is pretty bad, but and yes, no, maybe. Just repainted and problem solved. Pretty much, Alex, yeah. I think their argument, though, is that it's like caused some bodywork issues. Excuse me, what? Oh, it's stuck on some bales that fell off. Just gonna throw 1-ton bales into the shed, it's fine. Also, I might as well sort these stacks out a bit. There, neater. Hello, Floaty. I've had it at derp 4 gigs out of 1 before. I don't know why, but it miscalculates how big downloads are. Like, quite regularly. Ow. Ow. Do. Did you see that the, I know I sent it to Alex. The Twin Otter has already had to have an update. Because Aerosoft screwed the pooch royally on the sound balancing. Like, even Landy, the devout Twin Otter fan, said, yeah, no, those sounds are terrible. Yeah, unfortunately that means I need to update my Mooney, assuming they actually bothered updating it this time. I've heard that their updates have problems. This little babby deer is actually surprisingly good. Like, it's not a workhorse tractor by any means. It's a little, you know, it's a little yard mobile, but, or alternatively, more suited to my usual style, as opposed to crack out the big boys, we're going big farming. There should be... I want to try something. Oh, this is ill-advised. Yeah, no. What's for sale? Ooh, this'll save me some... Why not chrome all the things? Yeah, I've unintentionally gone surprisingly deer-heavy Steam fan, just as a strange coincidence. Right. New plan is actually just buy a second bale trailer because I want to test something. Let's go for the... Let's go for the Roland because this should have auto load, yes. Okay. And I'm just going to be lazy and reset the Roland. Should be... nope. This one. Nope. This one. This one. It's definitely one of these. gonna give up and just drive over in a second. Was that a mulcher in the used vehicle sales? Yes. So I'm going to look at a couple of things in a few minutes to just beef up the placeable yard I'm building. I've got a couple of ideas that'll be interesting, but maybe not fit into the industrial estate kind of vibe I'm going for. Your marketplace clip. So that'll update probably tomorrow then. Kinda sucks that they can't push stuff to the marketplace like that, especially patches that fix problems. It's easier knowing though. Yeah. Right, which worker was B? Oh, you've decided you're finished again. You've done the same thing again, you get... You're AI worker H. That's 3 times now. That Valtra's done the exact same thing. There's still quite a lot of stuff at this shop that I need to bring back. Maybe start the Valtra at the opposite side? No. I'm going to continue doing the exact same thing repeatedly and expecting different results, Yanis. That is the completely sane and normal thing to do. Is what a crazy person would say. Yanis, hello. I'm Dave. You've been here for long enough to know this. At this point, if you're expecting anything even vaguely sane from me, that's really your own fault. This bale is not supported. That's not a good start. Some days you aren't on your magic unicycle. Oh. Right, now I know. Where land can go bye-bye. You've been here for a few years. Yeah, it's kind of disturbing in a way, farming boy, realizing how long I've been doing this. It makes me feel a lot older than I am. Are you doing it? Stop doing this! Still no paycheck. To be fair, farming boy, in those few years I've only got a few paychecks. Right. Technically none, because they don't come in by check, but still. Right. Please actually do the job I've asked you to do this time. Let's go grab the bale trailer, which let's go grab the bale trailer. With this, as it turns out. Okay, where did the tractor fall over? I need to pick it up. Just reset it to the yard. No, that's boring. The sane solution is the boring solution. I want the insanity solution of trying to flip this without any equipment on the end of the telehandler. And how did I look? It was just as fast. Also, I need a fork. Yeah, well, that's actually why I was grabbing the telehandler anyway. It wasn't just doing it for the sake of doing it. No, I need to grab the bale fork anyway. Right, where did I leave the bale trailer? The trailer baler. The baler trailer. Please tell me I left it over here somewhere. Thank you, autosave. No. No. Oh, bloody hell, I left it up there. I'm liking this tractor less and less. Ooh, I left this in reverse. Right, I still need to get a bale fork anyway. So I'm thinking what I'm just going to do is pop the trailer on the back of the telehandler. Because it's faster than the tractor. Keep sleeping. It's particularly lazy today. It's also having a bad day. I'm so glad there's a mod that has an adapter so you can put front loader tools on a telehandler. You get right and just don't. Right. Let's now go and grab the bale trailer. I'm really hoping that I get more stones than I think I'm gonna get, because as things stand, the amount of stones I'm gonna get is not high enough to actually lime the fields. I'm also thinking of getting a second stone remover. Should probably check on the... Is the Valtra doing the thing again? You absolute git! No, stop this shenanigans! Valtra be like, I got some done. Good enough, right? Back over where I've already been. What do you mean there's more field I need to do? I've done it 3 times now. Does this not have a hitch? Oh, I actually do have to go grab the tractor. Dang it. If I was to roll the field and then plough, would I not get more stones? I have absolutely no idea, farming boy. That's the honest answer is maybe. Can I not use the truck on the bale trailer? I probably could, you know. What I'd love would be a flatbed. Are there a different category of trailer for flatbeds? No. Like what I'd actually love is a bale trailer that would work for the I mean, I could get the Pongus. No, that's not even a... Yeah, it would have to be the Demco, which is too big, or the Load King, which is way too big. So there's no, like, nice in-between option for bale trailer but truck. See you, GD. So like if I were to put out a request for a mod right now, it would be a 5th wheel bale trailer. There's a Corona flatbed on the mod hub. Where's the, do you know what? I'm gonna give up on bales for now. I say that. I'm gonna get... Will you fucking stop it? Every time I go back to this, it's on a bit that it's already done. Check my DMs for link. I will check after the stream. Possibly a while after the stream, because chicken curry for dinner tonight, and I'm not delaying chicken curry. Right. Where's the... Not you. You. go to the other side of the field and start the destoner. I would have opposed this nonsense again. The curry rightfully waits for no man. The Dave does not delay curry. It is chicken curry and it is delicious. Cattle dude, you have no idea how tempting that idea actually is, Steam fan. Because, like, I don't want to do it myself because that'll be an entire stream of just driving up and down the field. That'll be like 1 or 2 streams worth of just, let's get some stones picked out of the ground. Mowers are over the other yard, Dave, you idiot. Like, that's why I'm trying to use hired workers a bit more, is like, I know that my streams when I don't use hired workers can get very samey, and, you know, it ends up being one job for an entire stream, which, like, hello, random extra storage space I didn't know I had. Hang on, can I open this door? Ooh. Can I... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just... perfect. Causing problems on purpose, that's my thing. Right. Onwards, noble stallion. To field 15 is where the cows are, so I can't mow that. To field 31? And then 4, and then 35. Here comes the side spawn. No, I need to make hay for the cows as well. This is literally my plan, is just get the cow feed ready. Right. Open this up. In we go, nice and careful like. Let's get going for... I'm gonna call this field hay. Hay for TMR, yeah, that's kind of the plan. Get hay in this field, we'll get silage out of probably the other 2. And... probably not gonna have enough, but hey, why not? Duff Ethan, cheers to the fellow. I saw it come up on my feed before it popped up on screen there, so figured I'd look amazing and say thank you before it even came up. Yeah, oh, I can't do field 35. Yeah, 1 field hay, 1 field silage, and this is going to be the hay field. They're both pretty much the same size, more or less. Do I drink tea? Yes. I quite enjoy tea. I mean, I also drink cappuccinos, so you may question my judgment after that. You know, with that knowledge. Cut some of the area around the lime maker thing. That's not a bad call. You have biscuit tea from Morrison's. Do you know what? I'm going to question your judgment. Is it Yorkshire tea? Yeah, okay. If it's Yorkshire tea, it's fine. Because I lived in England for a few years, and I don't get all the fuss around Tetley's tea. You know, they've got such a strong advertising campaign. I've had Tetley's tea. It's crap. It's like, you make a cup and you just kind of, you make it as strong as you can with the tea bag. Well, Lion's tea is good, but you make it as strong as you can with Tetley's, and you realise it's still just vaguely hinting at maybe being a cup of tea. Farmer boy, we are spoiled with the quality of the tea here, I swear. Because the tea that I drink, Farm Boy, and this might shock you, is the McGrath's from Aldi. Because the Aldi tea is pretty much as good as like Lyons and Barry's. Somewhere in between. But it doesn't cost anywhere near as much. Whereabouts do I live? Ireland. Now, I used to live in Sunderland for like 3 years. Aldi tea is good. Yeah. Oh, great. Oh, look at Yanis with his specialty teas. Not realising that most people in the UK and Ireland just drink blended tea that is generically referred to as tea. There's not many people who ask you if you want Earl Grey. That's called a migraine, Steam fan. You should probably have something to drink. Been stoned a few times, quite good. It's alright. It's alright. PG tips is decent. I straight up just brought tea from home when I lived over there, I'll be honest. It was easier to just bring a few thousand tea bags with me. 6 miles away from Blackpool. Very cool. I will say, don't say exactly where you're from, because this is the internet and people are weird. Axe, sorry you disappeared. That's fine, Axe. Like that's a bit of advice I give everyone, is like, never give away exactly where you are because people are weird. You don't want to admit to being a Scouser. Alex said that, not me. Tetley's is awful. Yes, I agreed. I drank it for a while, Steam Fan, but literally every cup I realised there was a trick to it, and it's to use 2 tea bags at once. Which, like, you shouldn't be using 2 tea bags per mug. Like, granted, Yorkshire tea I have heard good things about, never tried. Alex, the funny thing is, you missed this bit of the conversation, but the funny thing is like, Yorkshire tea is you know, there's a lot of raving about it from people who like tea in the UK. From what I gather, Irish tea is basically all Yorkshire tea. Like, even the cheap stuff is just similar quality. So, like, we're kind of spoiled here. There's a reason that I say Tetley's is terrible. We have nothing but good tea. Does it come from the north? I don't know where exactly it comes from, Alex, but it's all blends. It's all like gold blend, whatever that means. But with it being blended tea, it means it's got like aspects of every other kind of tea and is very strong. The water you use can impact the tea, yes, if you use water that... I say this from experience. If you use water that's been in a kettle that's slightly been melted by acid without you knowing it, your tea tastes a bit weird. In related news, a top tip that I shouldn't need to give you is don't try and deal with limescale by using concentrated hydrochloric acid. I used to work in a lab. One of the chemists thought that was a good idea. They neglected to tell us for several hours. Because we were all kind of wondering why there were bits of, like, little white flecks floating around in our various hot drinks. And then they came in and said, oh yeah, I tried to deal with the limescale with hydrochloric acid, and that was the point at which every mug that was currently in the room got emptied. And the kettle basically got thrown out. Is there a way into this field? Hang on. Is it all the way down here? Do you have to, like, go on this big long drive? No, you can't get in there. Have I... Can you get into this field up here? Someone ate magnesium? That's not... I'm just gonna go through the hedge. Or over the wall, whichever. I'm not going for an insanely long drive. Oh, has Oxy seen... Oxy's seen through my nonsense. Put a plummet fence in the hedge. Grumble, 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 grumble. Let's fold up the wings on this, because apparently I need to go for a surprisingly long drive now. I don't think they're magic hedges, Alex. Also, the only reason that headers kept getting collected by the magic hedges was because they shared the collision data of bales. Okay, there. 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 I like how to get into that one field I have to open up 4 gates. Header bales, that's such a Farmsden thing. Pretty much. Right. Now we're finally into the field that I actually want to deal with. Okay. Let's get you down and going. I'll get you unfolding and just crawl forwards real quick. Right, now away we go. Spaghetti cord. Three Loganair liveries for what? The Twin Otter? Classic modern Scotland flag. Always a Scotland flag Loganair livery, even though they've never used one. Twin Otter has a Saltair livery? Wait, they actually have a Twin Otter that actually has a Scotland flag livery. And Starman 042908, cheers for the follow. I was in the middle of a thought farming, but I was going to go back and do that, don't worry. I'm trying to get better at actually fleshing out my thoughts and thanking people at the same time, instead of just cutting myself off mid-sentence, which I have a really bad habit of doing. Oh good god, that's horrific. I don't like it. I love Loganair, I don't like that specific livery. Also, you'll understand this, you'll hopefully understand this question, Alex. Is that flight done in the twatter, or is it done in something even smaller? The famous flight that Loganair do. Because I can't remember off the top of my head. But, okay, the other famous flight that Loganair do. The one in the Shetlands. Westray to Papa Westray. That's serviced by Loganair. Do they do that in the Twin Otter? Yeah, Loganair have the world's shortest passenger, commercial passenger flight, just as a weird thing. They fly from Westray, which is in the Shetland Islands, to Papa Westray, which is in the Shetland Islands, with a flight time of approximately... Oh, there's an islander. Fair enough. It has a flight time of approximately... Ooh, depending on the wind... And, you know, the weather conditions, anywhere between 90 seconds and 3 minutes. Like, could you imagine being on a passenger flight that short? Like, I've watched I watched a travel YouTuber's video on it, and he literally put the entire flight into the video because it took him longer to explain the flight than it took for the flight to occur. Which, just, yes. I approve of the silliness. On a related note, I want a good islander for flight sim, because... Or even a tri-lander. That'd be cool. These are playing... at the airports next to one another. More or less, yeah, farming boy. There's just... there's a little matter of the North Sea being in between the two airports. Which is why they need a plane. You know what Logan Air's annual income is? A lot higher than you'd expect, Starman. Is an islander out for flight sim? Is it good? It's good. I may look into that. €25. I'll have a look into that, Alex. Again, might not buy it immediately because, you know, massive time constraints. I've got nothing done so far today, and I was going to do some work after the stream. Anyway, the fact that I got nothing done before the stream means I'm definitely getting some work done after the stream. And Farming Boy, I'll check the thing again after the stream. See if it's decided to start working. Okay, H just finished their task. That was... the... Why? I'm gonna empty this and then bring it over to the far end of the field to see if it'll actually do the bloomin' job that way. I am Steam Fan. I am most nights. That's pretty neat. Right, off to the far side of the field we go, because I'm annoyed with this thing now. Like, it's barely done a third of the field and it's having major issues in dealing with reality. Okay. I don't mind having to do the little corner. You can turn to the left up here, Valtra. Please don't turn to the right. I would genuinely be really annoyed if it turned to the right and then started getting stuck in that loop. Right. Onwards. Hope she's good and sleeps tonight. She slept last night. The problem was I couldn't sleep. I just couldn't get to sleep last night for whatever reason. So I'll almost definitely sleep tonight. I'm quite tired today. Not as tired as I have been some other days, but, you know, I could do with a good sleepy. Could also do the Valtra actually doing the job that I've assigned it to, instead of just deciding to continuously go over the one bit of field. AI worker H is blocked by an object. What? You found an tree. and decided that was good grounds to just completely quit. You'll still be able to see the DMs. I mean, I've been appearing in Viz on Discord a lot lately, so it's no big a deal. Right. Go. Let's continue our mowing work here. Don't have to reply to people if they can't see you. Who are you avoiding, Alex? Out of curiosity. No, because usually invis means like you're trying to avoid someone. If you're online, you feel bad for ignoring people. I mean, you can be online and just say you were busy. Yeah, but Yanis, you're not... You're kind of like Pedro. You're about as antisocial as Pedro. You're appearing not about less nagging. This is true. Doesn't stop me from tagging you in the various flight sim rooms, though. Because you know a bit more about flight sim, Microsoft Flight Sim than I do, and definitely a bit more about the A320 than I do. You like flight stuff? Also, you're like, I'll defer to people who I think know more than me, and you do. Especially about the 320. I fly too many different planes. Plus, I tend to prefer older planes, so the modern ones I probably don't fly too well. Like, you saw during the streams, Alex. I know how to fly the 320. Not very good at the actual real-world procedures for the damn thing. Honk if you're a horn. Hello, Sim. Are you going to be on or around TeamSpeak this evening? Because I might actually hop on if you are. I generally don't hop on during the week anymore because I'm legit busy. 777's a really good... Oh, the 777 that you had to mod the snot out of to actually make it a 777. Next week, sweet. I'll hop on next week. Give me a shout on the Book of Face if you're on next week, because I might not be on next week. There's a small chance that I might be getting surgery on Monday morning / afternoon, possibly. For a wisdom tooth, so I might not be able to talk much next week. It's bad that it needs mods. It's atrocious that it needs a mod. You shouldn't need to mod payware unless you're adding a feature that, like, is not usual. Says this for you. Oh, you get. Can I hop this wall? This is a bad idea. Hey, Cowboy Clex. Cheers for the follow. Where's the series of annoying gates I need to drive through to get out of this field? I'm thinking now, by the way, that that field up there might not want to be hay, because trying to deal with silage, because I'm making pit silage. Tooth prodder. Stefan, it's not even an appointment with my dentist. It's an appointment with an oral surgeon for what I think is just a consult for now, with a view to doing surgery in the coming weeks or months. But I'm not 100% sure. My sister's convinced herself that I will be getting the surgery. But, yeah. I'm somewhat anxious at the moment as a result. Which I think is fair. It'll be in a year of CHSE. If I wanted to get it done under local anesthetic, which I said I'd prefer not to, I'd have been getting it next month. It's 100% private, Farming Boy, so as far as I'm aware, it's 100% private. So speaking of, I need to remember where I put the HI card. Oh, that's where I put it. Because I'll probably need that. Right. Next job is something that I should have done last stream. Which is, give the damn cows water, you idiot. You know, maximum reversing speed. Maximum forwards. There we go. Who needs to use gears? Whoop. There we go. I like how going downhill there's negative load on the engine, by the way. Because I've got that engine load indicator mod on. I don't know if you can... No, I'm covering that up. I am using the engine load indicator mod, so I can see just how punishing I'm being to my poor vehicles. Still can't believe that the is water not built in? Possibly? I mean, I'll need this tanker for the milk anyway, Kleck, so... That's why it's job. I'm pretty sure that launched last week, Farming Boy. That might have been the last ever launch of a sliding Atlas. Unless there's something coming up with 3 SRMs. Where's the... Like, it's not telling me that I need to give them water, so I'm guessing I don't. Well done, Dave. Well bloody done. Right. Let's bring this up to the yard, put it into storage for now. Actually, I've just realized I'm gonna need this trailer for the production silos anyway. So having it isn't the worst thing in the world. Like aside from having it for the milk. It's only the small pen you need water for? Okay. See, I didn't know that. I'm used to having to give the animals water regardless of the pen size. Right, let's go have a look at the Valtra, see how stupid it's being. Hang on a second, that looks like it might actually be doing something logical. Holy crap on a cracker, it's actually doing the job I've asked it to do. Sweet. Two, possibly three. Farming boy. Right, where did I put? Let's get this back on job. Because I need... I need to move all the bales out of field 3. And... actually, do you know what? Let's collect the rest of the equipment I'll need. So, I'll need something for silage compaction. Let's get this. I'm going to use a leveler just because ease. What else will I need? I'll need a forage wagon. So let's get the Pottinger Farrow with the additives tank. I will need a... I don't really need a bale. I don't need that. I don't need a leveler and a compactor. Yes, I'm going to be doing pit silage, so yes, I do. Did I forget to... Can I get... Oh, can't have golden your sweater, yes. The tip ridge is wrong. I've forgotten to activate the other mod that I want. I'm also heading in the wrong direction. It's missing the S at the end. It's a 202 reg, farming boy. It is a correct registration. North and South were done away with in 2012 or 2013. It's a 202 ridge though. It's a correct ridge. All of the English people are like, I don't know how those registrations work, but I'm going to take Dave's word for it, or I'm going to take Farming Boy's word for it. It's a better job than compactor. Your 141 it must have been 14 or 15 then. Well, it would have been 2015 then, but they changed it. Because my mother's car is a 202. It's either a 202 or a 192. And it's just T. I can't remember what year they changed it, but they changed it. It's not to... Nope. It changed when... whenever it was, or shortly after they merged the county councils to just be Tipperary County Council, they changed the number plates to get rid of the ridings. So for those of you unaware, because this is something that historically has been confusing, and in a way that I'm glad that they got rid of it, but also not, because I was so used to seeing this. Tipperary used to have 2 county councils. It used to be effectively 2 counties that had merged into one. And it was a weird holdover from the end of British rule, where they merged a bunch of baronies into like counties. And they made 33 counties. There's the 32 that are famous, and then Tipperary got... or 31 that are famous, and Tipperary became 2 counties. Because they split it down the middle, north and south. That is Wexford, yes. So, for well over a century, Tipperary was technically two places. That's done enough that I can do the rest of it manually. I'm really holding off on actually dealing with the bales, and that's a bad idea, but at the same time I want to sell those bales, so is it really the worst idea? I don't think it is. Actually, this is silage equipment. This should go down with the grasswork stuff. What size are the bales? Big ass Hestons, 240. 240 4-foots. So, what's that? 4 foot wide, 4 foot tall, 10 foot long? Actually, maybe slightly... No, 240 centimeters should be roughly about 10 feet. Maybe 9 feet long, actually. Let's put these into the teeny tiny shed, where I'll forget where they... No, let's not do that. That'd be a bad idea. Let's put these... Are they too big for the bale collectors? It's not that they're too big, it's that they're custom bale, Paul. So the game doesn't really know what to do with them. There was actually for a little while a bug where even the straps on trailers didn't know what to do with them. So they don't work with auto loads. Because they're customs. Now I could go the extreme opposite route and just go, I'm going to do conventional bales, but these fields are way too big for it. So I'm going to swap over to like selling all of those by hand stacking them. And just bring him to the nearest sell point, wherever that may... Well, actually, wherever the best price is. And then... I won't sell them until I've actually cheated the money down. So, because I need to put in a slurry tanker that I wanted. And I'm beginning to question if what I thought was a slurry tanker was actually a manure spreader. Bales can be very painful. They can be if you're a bit impatient. I'm going to be patient with them just because that's how they like being treated. And Donna 577, cheers for the follow. Much appreciated. Like, you gotta work with the bales, you can't just work on them. They like when you give them a bit of patience and a bit of time, and they'll work the way that you want them to that way. Oh, this is all gonna be single. Does anything have an attacher on the rear so that I can chain them together? No. Nuts. They're from down my way. They're other end of the county, Paul, but yeah. Like, I know where their factory is. Or used to be. Probably Splash Blade Steam Fan if I can find a... I'll need to check the Irregular website, make sure I've got the mods downloaded that I wanted. And just check that I did actually download a slurry tank. I mean, what's my backup plan if... I mean, I guess if I'm going for a backup plan, it'll probably be the shooting VT-130. Unfortunately, this doesn't have a splash plate, I've just noticed. Yeah. Brewery Fieldmaster. No, it's also a triple bar. So it'll be the Supersys. This is a splash plate. Very small though. That can be one of my tasks for this evening, is just go on the browse for good era groups on. Yeah, that's the mistake I thought I made. Thought I downloaded one. No, I didn't. I'll go on the mod hub and have a look. See if there's something that catches my eye. I mean, Farming Boy, you know that as soon as there's an Abbey slurry tank available, that's gonna be my go-to. Much the same way as I'm gonna be using the Abbey manure spreader. All slurry has to be triple bar now IRL. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm aware there's got to be dribble bar. I just would not. I'd prefer to not do dribble bar in Farm Sim. I kind of like splash plate spreading. I know that it's not realistic and not true to life, but it's kind of enjoyable. Hose mod will. I think Wobster said that all of his mods are coming back. So Hose mod will be back. The baler is going over here, by the way, because simple reason, and it's a logical one. The baler is going to be used for straw too, and I want to know where it is. There we go. This is Farm Sim, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's kind of my point, Steam fans. Like, sure, realistically, I should be dribble barring everything or stuff like that, but it's Farm Sim. It doesn't matter. There's no environmental concerns. I can't poison the local drinking water because the locals don't exist. Now, will I mainly be doing dribble bar slurry in FS22? Probably, yeah, because that's likely to be what the majority of mods are. But, I mean, if there's a couple of abbeys, especially smaller ones. Have I got a tether? Yes. It's in the shed near where I put the straw bales. I'm kind of thinking maybe it'd be an idea to no, not you. There we go. Yeah, that's much more like it. That's gonna fit much better on the map. How about this one? Yeah. So let's put in a little storage area up here. Just because I will need more storage than I actually have space. Or I'll need more vehicles than I have space to store. So let's put you there. We'll put you right in next door there. Do I want the large barn as well? Yeah. Put you there, and then I want... I want a couple of these. Oh. Does this have... no. Should put it far from the road so I got a parking lot. alarm plate. The heck is that? That looks way nicer, actually. Let's do this. Okay. And just straight up. He says making hames of everything. That's fine. Alex is laughing at me right now, and I know he's laughing at me. Because Alex is the, what can, I would argue loosely, but very definitely be described as the expert on creating believable yards. The multi-production building, yes! I like how all three of those buildings are at a different angle. All out of land, everything the light touches is mine. What was that achievement for? Was that for like putting down a certain number of placeables? So the long-ish term, medium-term plan here is just to move everything, all of the animal stuff. This might sound insane. Move all the animal stuff up to the placeable yard. Seed and fertilizer. Steam fan, it can make fertilizer now as well. So I'm going to be storing the animal stuff a bit far away from the yard, which will likely cause problems, I'll admit. But Steam fan, the main plan with that is to actually use it to produce mineral feed. But as you can see from the fact I've got two big bulk hauls there, I am planning on doing mass storage of stuff at this yard. This, by the way, is the more realistic Keenan, which apparently is like better somehow. Also, why does this... What's going on with this shed that it's got like... Oh, this shed's got a workshop. Very nice. I don't like the shenanigans I've caused here. See you, farm boy. I'll let you know if there's any progress with that thing. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. See. Okay. You're full. Stop. Good to know this doesn't bother stopping if it's full. In before it starts doing the weird derpy thing again. Although I have just spotted the time, so I might leave this just there like that for the evening. And let's put this up into a shed. That shed's a bit big for equipment to be stored, but this one... Baby deer ain't hauling the stone trailer. Baby deer is never supposed to haul a stone trailer. That job is reserved for either the Valtra or this deer. Or I guess I could use the McCormick on it. Using the McCormick on it wouldn't be the worst idea. But I at the same time, I want to try and keep the McCormick for 320 for kind of heavy haul stuff. So, like, I'm using it to plow at the moment, and it's going to be doing the really big, heavy equipment. This is going to be kind of medium equipment. You see me getting an 8-hour before long. Distinctly possible, steam fan. And the baby deer, that's just a yard tractor. That's its entire role, is just... It's just going to work the yards. It's effectively just going to be a little shunter. I might be able to use it on some small equipment, some very small equipment, but by and large, the job of the little tiny deer is just going to be moving stuff around in the yards, because it's not very fast. Baby deer on the tiller? That it might be able to do that, actually. But its primary purpose is going to be like getting stuff out of sheds. Alright, that is going to do it for today. Tomorrow is going to be very tedious work heavy, I think. Because I need to deal with the bales. I need to try and finish moving all the equipment around. And then I'll need to do the equipment. I might do the equipment later today or tomorrow afternoon at some point, if I have the time. But that is going to do it for today. I think we got a decent amount done. Reasonably happy with how much I got done. Is that... There's a little gap in the green screen for at least the last little bit of the stream there. Let's see who is live. Thanks for seeing, no big deal. Back to Twitch. I'm checking who I follow first, Alex. Let's send you guys over to... I'm not sending people over to the Flight Sim stream. Let's send you guys over to Twarog. I'm not going to be following because I'll need to take down the green screen and actually get set up to do some work. But Twarog's a good guy. Not as PG as I am. I'm not PG for the sake of it. I'm PG because I don't like swearing on stream. Is the simple reason. So if you don't like swearing on stream, don't go to Twarog. If you don't mind it, go ahead. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, stay safe and goodbye. Hopefully tomorrow I'll actually have good time management and start vaguely on time though.